Well, obviously, giving back and using your platform is something that dates all the way back to college, and now you're here in Charlotte. And I just want to go back to last year. You came here on a one-year deal, not knowing if this was long-term, and immediately just jumped into giving back to the community. So why? Why be those people?
Yeah, I mean, we've just been given such a big platform. We've given a platform to help people and to be able to do great things. So we've always decided that we're going to use that platform, and that's what we do. It didn't matter if we were here for a month, 2 months, or whatever it was. While we're here, we're going to make an impact. So we plan on continuing to do that the whole time we're here. So. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. And I think it's just become so much of your identity as a family, right? Like, obviously people love what you do on the field and they look up to you in that way, but then they look at both of you and just the ways that you give back to the community. So knowing that it is such a part of your identity and what you're doing off the field means so much. And as a family, what does that mean to you to be seen in that light?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's just like you're doing what you love. We're doing what we love, we're giving back. And I just think I think it's cool. I think it's cool to be known on and off the field because a lot of the times people just see their helmets on and how they play, and they don't get to see the backhand side of it. And then be able to use your platform to show people that, look, I don't just play football. There's other aspects to it that I really enjoy. So it's just been really cool to see that full circle.
Yeah, and a new addition to the Bozeman family.
Yes,
we got Brody here.
Brody, man.
What is it like being first-time parents?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great. We're really blessed. We have a really good baby. We always talk about it in past tense. He's been sleeping well. So,
Yeah,
but it's amazing. It just gives so much light on life. And one of my biggest goals was always to support my family and to set up my family and my future family, which was him at the time, and now he's here, and then the family to come. So it's just always been my goal to make sure that he knows the values and principles and morals that I was brought up with, and it's just such an amazing blessing that we've been given.
What's been the biggest surprise?
I don't know how I just didn't have all the time in the world before, I was like, what did I do with my life before I had kids? I was and I was busy. So I was like, people tell you all the time, you just figure it out. It just works and you just figure it out. And it's totally true because you go nap time, food, regular food, bottle food, everything. And so, the adjustment has been, hello, you want to come here? Oh. The adjustment has been just changing your schedule and being able to be amendable to, if he's upset and you're not going to dinner that night, you're just not going, it's not a life-altering thing. So just going with the flow.
Yeah, I definitely second that. It's, like Nikki said, you should have had all the time in the world before, but now it's just, everything's so structured and so revolving around him. So, but it's been such a great journey so far.
And when he gets a little bit older and he can see how you guys, it is about family first, but it's also giving back to people you don't even know, right? And that's what you guys are doing with events like you had tonight with the packing event and stuff. So when he does get older and he's able to understand what mom and dad have been doing, what do you hope he takes away from that? I
just hope he sees the same things that Nikki and I did from our family, just helping with blind eyes, and you have such a great platform and such a great opportunity to help other people. We both came from pretty good upbringings, and the ability to be able to give back, and we just plan to do that and teach him those kind of lessons, and just shape him into the young man that we hope he's destined to be. So.
And then obviously now you have a new 3-year deal, so you're going to have roots in Carolina for a long time. So just goals with being even more a part of this community than what you already are.
Yeah, it's fun to be able to start planning things ahead of time. Start planning events with the foundation. We bought a home here and we're making this our permanent home. So it's just cool to be able to do those kinds of things. Obviously nothing is permanent in football. Everybody that plays knows that way too well, but to have just a little bit of stability for our family and for our future has been really, really nice.
Yeah, and I second that. It's been nice. We've been, not really knowing where we're going to go the last, couple of years, and now, we have a little bit of roots established and grow those here. Excited and continue to focus moving forward. Just try to continue to get another deal from there. So.
I think you were a quick fan favorite, and to see the fans get behind you, not just cheering for you or wanting your autograph or buying your jersey, but to come out to the events that you have for the foundation and want to lend a helping hand to the difference that you're making. What does that mean?
It's awesome. I mean, North Carolina, South Carolina, everyone in this community has been so amazing and just been so open-armed to us, and just accepted us in and accepted who we were, and just has just dove in head first. I mean, I think in Baltimore it took us a couple months to get set up, or a couple years to get set up. Mm-hmm. And here it took us, a month to start rolling through our packing events, and that's a thanks to Kay Carter and all the amazing people in this whole situation. So we're just so blessed to be here with such a philanthropic community and just a loving and open community.
Yeah. So other things that are going to be coming up this year that folks can put on the calendar or be a part of?
Yeah. So nothing publicly yet. We got a few good events coming up for the holidays, which we're very, very, very excited about. We are in the process of finalizing those, so I'm hoping to announce those in the next few weeks. We're trying to get a more regular date for packaging events, so that people can start to put that on their calendar, like maybe the first or second Tuesday of every month, because we always need volunteers and we always need people to come and help. And so, yeah, I mean, I would say those are like to be continued or to come things, but the packaging events, are you playing hide and seek? The packaging events are something that we definitely need volunteers to come to every month. So it's been good for the volunteers that we have had, but I think getting some stability going forward would be really cool.
Absolutely. Okay, I have to ask, football, basketball, what's it going to be for Brody? Both, maybe?
Whatever he decides, we'll leave that up to him. He can play whatever his heart desires. So, I got a feeling he's gonna be a pretty big boy. So
he's already weighs a half a ton.
So that'll be to be continued. So.
Yeah, and he's so tall and so heavy. But everyone's like, oh, he's so tall. I go, well, if he was short with us two, I would be a little concerned. So, but no, I really do hope that he does whatever his heart desires. So he already has enough pressure from the outside world to do something sports related. So if it's even not that, that's okay too.
Yeah.
And obviously, countdown is on until week 1 of the regular season. Yes. So just how are you guys feeling about this new era of the Carolina Panthers and getting back out there and obviously starting against a division rival?
Yeah, we're really excited about it. We've been working hard. We've been doing the right things, putting in the work, and just continue to do that up until that point where we step on the field against Atlanta. And so yeah, tell them, buddy. And we're just really excited. I think we've put together a really good plan for the overall season, and so just really excited about it.
Awesome. And you'll have a new fan in the stands this year.
100%. Yeah. I can't wait.
And you're a little fan. You gonna get to go to some games? He's like, I'm real shy right now. We're not really sure why. You don't like the lights? You like the lights. No, you